a new bill is making its way through Congress to remove nuclear waste from San Onofre. The nuclear power plant permanently shut down back in 2013, but millions of pounds of toxic waste remain. Our Dan Plant spoke with Congressman Mike Levin about what is being done.
The San Onofre nuclear power plant has not produced a single watt of energy since it was shut down 12 years ago for safety concerns. Since then, the physical plant has been carefully dismantled and taken away for disposal. But the nuclear waste itself has not left the grounds because there's no place to put it. While it's considered relatively safe inside the storage containers on the coast, it can't stay here forever.
Well, I think it is. But I also am mindful that we have earthquakes and we have a rising sea level and we have population both to the north and south of roughly 9 million within 50 miles, including you and me. And I know that it's been built to withstand an earthquake. I don't want to find out.
As a result, Congressman Mike Levin has joined forces with others on Capitol Hill to create a separate department dedicated only to finding a place to store tons and tons of high-level nuclear waste from power plants all across the country.
The bill that I have with Darrell Issa that we just introduced this past week says once the federal government has identified one or more partners across the country who are interested in developing a storage site, move the waste first from areas that have the highest environmental risk.
With more than 3.5 million pounds of spent nuclear waste sitting just feet away from the Pacific Ocean, Congressman Levin says San Onofre would qualify as a top priority.
San Onofre, we have sea level rise, we have earthquakes, we have population density, and we have the very important, all the work that's done at Camp Pendleton right there. And so we would be at the very top of that list.
But there's a big problem. No one really wants other people's nuclear waste. So the Department of Energy needs to offer communities some kind of incentive, which has already begun.
It will be money. It will be jobs. That's just the bottom line answer. In terms of how much money or how many jobs, that's TBD, to be negotiated.
So while the famous twin domes still grace the coastline here in California, it is a reminder of what's still on site. When and if the new Department of Nuclear Waste is approved and some community is willing, San Onofre would be a priority. As for the money, you and I have been paying a monthly fee on our electric bills for decades, specifically for nuclear waste disposal.
$40 billion is sitting in this fund. And every day that we don't fix this problem is another day that the amount grows.